Rajesh, what are you expecting tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm not expecting anything. Day 4.
What are you expecting day 4?
Water activity lah.
I thought...
Cliff jumping.
Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. As you can see, I'm not doing a sales page. I'm just back from work and I've already started editing the first part of the Sipiso-Piso Waterfalls, and I'm like, let's just get to it. You know, when you're in the mood to do something, just do it. So yeah, I'm sure you're here after you've watched the Lake Toba vlog, and if you enjoyed it, thank you so much. If you haven't watched it, the link is somewhere above. To those of you who really liked it, thank you very much for all your love and support. So this is the continuation. As you know, from Lake Toba, as you leave the island, then you can drive about an hour plus and you will reach Sipiso-Piso Falls, which is one of the Indonesian tallest waterfalls. I think it's about 115 meters. Or if you're coming from another town, it's called Brastagi. It's about 2 hours away. So we got here via 4-wheel drive, as I've mentioned. And again, I don't remember it being like a government authorized tourist site. You know, you're going trekking, where usually you need to write your name and your number down and stuff like that. So just in case you don't make it out, they know who went in. But no, it's not like that. So you just got to pay them 10,000 rupiah and then just start your descent down. It's not very long. The hike down was maybe about 40 minutes, and then the hike up probably half an hour more depending on your physical ability. But is it like a super challenging hike? No, it's definitely doable. Even if you're not a very active person, it's still doable. So as you're hiking down, do look out for the beautiful views because it's overseeing Lake Toba. So the views are spectacular, and as you're going down, please also look down because it's just gravel and it's sand, so your shoes may not really have good grip. And yeah, I slipped like twice holding my big tripod, falling with the camera. Of course, I'm going to like hug my camera first. So keep your eyes open for these little slippery areas. Yeah, so as you're hiking down, as you're approaching the falls, it's going to get super wet because of the high velocity. The wind going to be drenched. So I literally had to park my camera and my gear in one shed. It's the blue shed that's constantly there. They said during the peak seasons there will be people selling stuff at the bottom, like where you can take the beautiful pictures, but they weren't there at that time. So yeah, I just parked my stuff there, and the little videos and pictures that we took were all using my friend's S9. So thank God for that.
Run like this or like this? Like this. Cannot see up. Later you cut lah.
I'm just doing a video only. Okay, and then you do like a slow mo turn and look up.
Now?
Yeah, now. The guys away.
Wait! Okay.
So we're on the way back up from the hike down and hike up. It's not so challenging actually, but coming up is quite steep. So you look at the view there, and that's still Lake Toba. And then that's the top part of the falls on your right. And later you're going to see some amazing footages of the falls right at the bottom. More to go, see you. So as soon as you get there, that's when it's really wet and it's moldy. So if you want to make it all the way to the edge, I was a bit afraid because my shoe is very slippery. So the confidence to put your foot and to move a couple of stones away for that ultimate picture, I was a little bit scared. But yeah, go for it because the feeling is just so nice. You're being like the waterfalls is like so fast and like so fast. It's so cooling. You're getting drenched. But please bring protective stuff for your gear. If you want those epic pictures, epic portraits, please make sure your camera is covered and stuff. Good shoes, please be practical, though you will see a lot of locals just going up and down in slippers, in jeans, you name it, and they're super comfortable. So yeah, I think that's about the Sipiso-Piso Falls. If you're around there, do check it out. It's a good spot to work out, to get drenched, and a couple of pictures. The next day was a lot more exciting, something that we were all looking forward to this activity called body rafting. Not exactly like whitewater rafting on the inflated raft. It was literally body rafting. You on a live vest and you rafting yourself along this course. It's really, really beautiful. I would say when we went, the guide told us that the water was just about 70 to 80% clear. On a really good day, it's crystal clear. If you were to go and Google some images, Kolam Abadi Falls. No, it's just Kolam Abadi. It looks really beautiful. Yeah, so the guide was via this tour that I went with, and he's Mr. Wakanda.
My name is Wanda. Wanda Kopi.
Wah, betul ke?
Serius? Itu nama saya tu. Kat Pelaruga tu ada Wanda kan?
Oh.
Betul kan?
Okay. And I will link his Instagram in the description. If you're going there, do find him. Like, he was like the local Spider-Man, One thing I've got to say is that, again, this is not a government run tourist site, so it's literally you getting into the jungle, following a local, and then doing this sort of activity. Somewhat dangerous, requires physical strength and stuff. So if something were to happen, I don't know who's going to find us. And if you are afraid of tropical infectious diseases and stuff like that, do come well covered. And that's the reason I was in long sleeve, because I really didn't want to get myself exposed to mosquitoes and stuff, knowing that we were going to be deep down in the jungle and swimming in a lake in the jungle. So yeah, that's a little precaution that you can take. Put on some mosquito spray. Bring shoes that you are willing to wet, because the guide has got a waterproof bag. You can also bring a waterproof bag, but if you are going to be constantly in the water, you want to take photos and stuff, it may be a little bit inconvenient. But hey, if you prefer to carry your own waterproof bag, put your shoes in it. Actually no, you shouldn't. You should wear your shoes, because they're like many times it's like big boulders, big rocks, and you need to step on it, you need to jump and stuff like that. So if you're going to be barefoot, you may hurt the sole of your foot, and in fact wearing the shoe will probably give you a better grip. So I highly recommend that you put your shoes on. So please bring shoes that are waterproof, and super light clothes, because you're going to be body rafting, right? So you want to reduce the resistance and increase the velocity. Okay, yeah. So this guy, he was super good. He could literally pull us up, and he would even use his foot for us to step on and jump to the next block of stones. So yeah, he was very good. And his photo abilities, again, we rented the GoPro with him, so the images that you see here are using the GoPro one or two if I'm not mistaken. But either way, hey, memories are memories. So yeah, and he took good pictures for us using my friend's phone, which was also pretty dope. So please bring your gear if you're all out for some really good pictures against some crystal blue waters. It's the perfect spot. It is. It's even up to you actually if you just want to trek all the way, get in the water, take a swim, dive, do some underwater shots, and you want to climb back up and get out, or follow the path of the lake. It's literally like it's a moving, sorry, how do I say, it's not like a lake, circular lake, it's like a stream of water until you reach the next falls. So that's where your body is rafting along the way, and then you'll be hiking and climbing down and jumping in, and then you'll reach this falls called the Toro Falls, and and the activity ends there, and then you climb back up, and then you get out to where you park your car. So this one will take about so this entire activity will take about 4 to 5, maybe 6 hours, depending on how quick and how fit you can get through it. So this one is a little bit more physically demanding. It definitely is, because I also noticed that, say on the big boulder rocks, right? When you got to walk on the side of the rocks, you will see that the rock has a little bit of a somebody has carved out a stepping area. So it's not very big. It's like just nice for my foot, and I'm a 5 foot. 5 foot? No. Yeah, I mean, I'm 5 foot, and my feet probably would fit a size 37, 38, or like a size 4, size 5, and it just fits like there. So if you have you need to have a bit of a good core, and also stability, so that you can work your way through this. There's no protective headgear. This is only your life jacket, your shoes, and your rafting ability. So I'm not trying to scare you, but these are the truth. If you feel that you are not going to be up for such risky adventure, then maybe no. But if you're like, hey, let's just go, let's just do it, I think it's really fun. So check out more videos, or see if the views and the pictures are worth the risk, and make the decision. So from there to Medan was only about an hour or so. You can even do this from Medan going to Kolam Abadi. What we did was like Lake Toba, and then we drove to the Sipiso-Piso Falls, and then we drove to Berastagi town. We stayed the night, and then we went to Kolam Abadi, and then we went back to Medan, and then Medan back to KL. So that is about the entire trip. Then I think that will wrap up the first Indonesian trip for me. I hope there will be more, and I hope that my 2 videos help you out in planning your trip. And cheers and a happy new year, happy 2020. More travels, more happy faces. Till next time, then don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Toodles. Please describe your day.
It was amazing.
Sorry?
It was amazing.
Are you starting already?
Yeah.
It was definitely amazing to say the least. Truly enjoyed the body rafting. I have not done much extreme stuff before, so I truly enjoyed it. I think it was a good thing, and the leaping off the cliff thing also. Truly enjoyed it. I think it was probably one of the highlights of the trip.